Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This time I'm going to show you how to reach and solve the South Lomei Castle top floor. This is the floating labyrinth above the South Lomei Labyrinth, which is in the Gerudo Desert. In order to access the castle top floor labyrinth, you do need to have completed the one on the ground. If you have not already and you need help with that, check out the link in the description for my walkthrough for that one. It's kind of the same as the others, just follow the acorns, but the acorns are in really difficult positions in this one, so you may need a little bit of help. Okay, so our starting point for this is actually going to be the Gerudo Canyon Sky Tower, or Skyview Tower, and that is because we need to reach this island. We're going to take off from this island using a wing with some rockets and some fans, and then float over here to the labyrinth. Okay. Make sure you are equipped for cold weather. You're gonna need it. And you want to just orient yourself and fly towards this island, which is sort of southeast from where you take off. There is a shrine on the island in the distance over here. You could sort of see the shrine. It's on that bigger island. That is just a normal shrine. So there's no sky crystal quest associated with it. You can just go do it. All right, cool. So now that we are here, we do have a wing, but the wing alone is not enough. What we need to do is attach rockets to it. So we're going to attach one to each side. You don't have to pitch these at all. You can just attach one to each fan, and that is good enough. Okay. That looks good. Once you're ready, go ahead and give it a whack. And then you want to immediately start turning right. And then once you kind of get oriented and you're flying directly towards the labyrinth, you want to stop tilting. All right, that should be fine. Cool, so you're just going to need a bunch of battery power to do this. That's really all there is to it. It's probably the easiest one to get to. You don't have to do any island hopping at all, really. Once you get the wing, you're good. In case you're wondering, how do I have so many batteries, so much energy? Basically, you just farm Zonite in the depths, and then you bring that Zonite to the forges. And at the forges, there will be a vendor who can turn that Zonite into crystallized charges, just sort of like a currency. And then you bring those crystallized charges to one of these places, the Crystal Refinery. There's one just outside of Lookout Landing. 100 crystal charges will give you 1/3 of a battery. Okay, so we are almost there. I'll start pitching this down. Just kind of get us there a little bit faster. It will run out when you get close. It's literally timed perfectly. All right. There is a shrine on this island. If you need help with that shrine, just check the description for a link to that guide. It's actually a pretty interesting one. Okay. So, again, you need to have completed the labyrinth on the ground in order to access this, but once you're ready, you can speak with this dragon stone, and then the door will open. All right, so if we were to look at the adventure log under side quests, after you speak with the dragon stone, you should have the South Lomei prophecy. It tells you to activate the 4 terminals, and it even shows you where the 4 terminals are. However, that does not appear on the minimap, so you want to mark them yourself. It's one here, one here, one here, and one here. This one is actually closer to here. Okay, cool. So just like with the other sky labyrinths, we're mainly going to be following the blue lines. However, this one gets a little tricky, and that's because there are entrances to each of these areas, and the entrances are these gray parts here. So in order to access this side, we're going to go in, we're going to turn right, and then we're going to find this, get this switch, and then fly south again to get into here and get this switch. Okay, so we are actually going to start on this side first. So we're going to go in and turn left. Keep in mind that this entire labyrinth is oriented facing south. So Link will always be facing south. So rights will become lefts and lefts will become rights. But as long as you're following the minimap and as long as you mark your map as I have, you shouldn't have too much difficulty. Okay, let's get started. So you want to jump down, fall for a little bit, and then take out your paraglider. This way you get some pretty big air. And then we are going to come over here And then the entrance to this section is actually down. Okay. Cool. So the first piece we're going to do is, again, we are facing north, but this whole thing is oriented south. So north is actually going back the way we came. So we're going to go in, we're going to turn left, and then we're literally just going to follow the left interior wall until we can get into this internal square. In the squares that I do not have marked, those are treasures, just some Zonite weapons in case you're curious. Okay. All right, so we're going to follow the outer wall here, or the interior wall, I should say. And then once you get to the middle, you want to come in and then go in again. And then you can see that the room is lit. That is the one with the switch. So we just want to find our little entrance here. It's around one of these corners. It's right here. So for this, you just got to kind of fall into it gracefully, and then you can get in and activate the switch. Oops. All right, that's 1 down, 3 to go. I recommend like running diagonally along these to really get up. Getting out of these things is tough. Okay, there we go. Very good. Okay, so we're literally going to go back the way we came, but this time we are going to go back out, and then we're going to look for an entrance in to the next section. Oh, wrong way. Just trying to get some air here. All right. So that's where we were. So now we're going to follow the interior wall again. And then we're going to pop out. Oops. Pop out here on the ground again. Okay. Great. So, to get into the next section, we're going to use the same ground entrance here, but instead, we are going to continue south and enter from here. So this whole little section here, this is the hallway that we're in. The map doesn't really do it justice, but it's meant to create confusion. Okay, so once we go in, we are going to turn left and follow the wall until we get to this big brown hallway. Okay, and again, we're just following the minimap. I'm barely looking at Link at all. Okay, we are now above the room that we need to be in. So I'm going to fall down just to see where the entrance is. It's on the other side. Cool. So there you go. There's switch number 2. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get back to the center. Okay, follow the blue line until you get to the little brown hash mark there, and then that is the entrance on the ground there. Great. Cool. So now we're going to head towards the actual center of the labyrinth, and then we're literally going to go back to the start. So we're going to turn right once we get out of here. And then you can see the shrine right there. That's the entrance. If you were to turn left instead, you'd hit a dead end. And I'm literally going to start from the literal entrance. This way you can... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. This way you can really get your bearings and go again. Okay. So we're back at the entrance. And instead of turning Link's left, the map's right, we're going to turn Link's right, the map's left. And then we're going to go forward until we hit this brown sort of lip here. And then we are going to turn inward, go over, and then up. And then once we get to this brown spot, we're going to go in again and then land at the switch. All right, I may need to, yeah, I'm going to have to fall again to get some air. I hit a lip somewhere. Okay. We're cruising. All right, turn in. And then I am going to pull the map. We're going to go across, just like that, and then we're going to turn in again. And then we're going to turn in one more time, and then go forward, and now we're just looking for the entrance, which is right in front of us. Okay, that's 3. 1 left. And as with the other Sky Labyrinths, once you hit the 4th switch, you just automatically get sent to the top. Or a larger wind shaft shows up to send you to the top, I should say. It's not completely automatic. All right, get some air, and then let's get our bearings one more time. All right, so now we are facing this wall. So we are going to turn right, get to the brown spot, go in, follow the wall again until we get to this whale-looking piece, and then turn in again, and then just navigate this wall, turn in, turn in, turn in again. I'm definitely going to pull up my map one more time just to make sure we get that correct. Yeah, we got to turn in here, and then follow this. Perfect. Okay, we're at the whale again, and now instead of going out, we're just going to go into this next spot here. Okay, to make this easier, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go to the left. I'm going to stop here just so I can get some big air. Perfect. Okay, you can see the star on the minimap means we're pretty close, so we're going to go in, and then find the entrance, which is right here. Look at that. Okay, so that's number 4. And now we're going to be able to reach the top of the labyrinth, and I will warn you, we're not completely done. If you want to see what the rest of this is on your own, consider this a spoiler warning, stop watching. Just be sure to subscribe to the channel, do all that fun stuff. But for those of you who are sticking around and want to see the end or may need help for the end, keep watching. So we're just going to jump in place, sail all the way up, and then we are going to find the center. I'm actually going to get this chest because I don't actually know what's in it. Could be something good. Don't know. Of course. All right. So we want to speak with the Dragonstone, and then it's going to tell us something. It says, you who have traversed this maze, mark well my words. I have pulled apart the bars in the labyrinth of the land that obstructed your path below ground. From high above to far below, prove your courage by diving into the depths of the earth. The final way shall open to you. Okay, what I recommend doing at this point is equip your strongest armor. And that is because we are going to have a boss fight. So my strongest armor is the Depths set. All right, and then once you're ready, do the big cinematic jump. You don't have to do the cinematic one, but I like doing it. And then you want to dive straight down the middle. And we are going to be able to plunge into the depths through the labyrinth on the ground and down into the South Lomei Chasm Labyrinth. South Lomei Depths Labyrinth. Okay, so you may be thinking, oh my god, I've got to solve an entire labyrinth in the dark. No. Just pick a direction that has lamps and go in that direction. And then from here... Whoa. From here, we have a boss fight. All right, so what I recommend doing right away is just send a giant bright bloom seed, or possibly 2, into the arena just to light it up, just to, you know, give yourself an idea of what you're going to be fighting and where you're going to be standing. Then you want to equip a decent weapon. That should be good. And now it's time to fight a Flux construct. So, I mean, you just do as much damage as you can. May as well. Okay. First phase is usually Mech Warrior, yep. And now what we're going to do is we are going to attempt to find the cube we need. Oh, God. When he does that, you need to get out of the way. And now we need to find the cube that we need. It's on his left shoulder now, so we'll let that move again. Hey, there we go. Target it. Hit it with the Ultra Hand and just yank it out. And then deal as much damage as you can to it. Okay. It's the cube phase, the Endor fun phase. Ah, man, it was coming right towards me. Can't believe that didn't happen. Ugh. Oh, it actually... Oh, man, it grabbed it. It grabbed it. Nope. Thought I had it. This is my least favorite phase. It's just time-consuming. Every single time I have to fight these things, it's just time-consuming. Nope, didn't get it. Oh, right in front of me, though. That's nice. All right. Oh. I don't know if it's gonna be a kill. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so that's it. That's the end. There's one thing left to do, but I will leave that for you. Just speak with that Dragonstone. You can claim your reward. I actually have not done this particular labyrinth at this point. I just knew it was coming. I knew this was going to be the thing. Usually the light route for these areas of the depths are on top of these labyrinths. So once you are finished, the gates should open up, and then you should be able to leave and then just look for the light route on the roof, I believe. But that's it. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, you can do so by becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below this video, and you can also leave a super thanks by clicking the heart icon below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.